of our show, Last Chance for Love, and was brought over to host the American version. This version,
my father
still a host,
owes me
but I play Jake
$844 that
Bounty
he
Hunter.
frivolously threw away at a strip joint.
Stop it.
Really?
You're watching We the
This is
People
first
with
time
Gloria
I'm calling
Allred.
an actual bounty hunter, and he's looking for
Exotic
someone to come work
dancer
for him.
Clarice
That's the premise of the
Underwood
show, The Full
is
Bounty.
suing
So,
her father,
I got to play more of
Paul
a character
Underwood,
this time
in the
around,
amount of
and less of a TV
$844
host. You're here
for money she earned stripping that she says he misappropriated for his own use.
Miss Underwood, what brings you to court today?
My father owes me $844 of my hard-earned money that he frivolously threw away at a strip joint, and I want it back.
Mr. Underwood, why are you wearing sunglasses in my court?
Because I'm legally blind, I'm nearsighted, and I might stumble over something and hurt myself. I do have these glasses.
Okay, so
on.
those are prescription
yes, ma'am.
sunglasses?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you spend any of the plaintiff's money?
Actually, Your Honor, it was our money. She gave me permission to keep the money, to pay the bills, and I get an X amount to spend on my own any way I want.
All right, let me find out if that's true. Ms. Underwood, how is it that he came into possession of this money? Help me to understand this.
My mother left us when we were really young. My father is on disability and hurt himself at his last job. So I used to work regular paying jobs and it just wouldn't pay the bills. That we were always in debt. We lived in a hotel. So I started, a friend of mine introduced me to a strip club where I could make a lot more money. The amount it would previously take me in a week, I could make in a day. So I started working there and I started paying the bills. We eventually moved into an apartment, which I pay for. I pay for everything. But my father told me that he would help me invest it, that he cared about my well-being, and that he would help me invest it and save it for me. And on top of that, I pay the bills and make sure everything comes up right each month.
So that's what you did? You allowed him to take your money and invest it?
Yes, but I never agreed for him to take a portion of it. Him having the bills billed, that was his portion.
Very nice.
In other words, his portion was that you were helping out by paying the bills.
The rent, the utilities, the food on the table, everything.
And in return, he got to live there, and then he could invest your money, and that would help you.
Apprehending your future.
All right.
I do allow him to go out and enjoy himself sometimes. I encourage him to have a life. But $844 at the strip joint that I am forced to work at, that's not okay.
Are going to help
What do you mean you're forced to work at the strip club?
Well, if I don't find a way to make that kind of money, I don't have an education. I can't get skilled jobs. That's the only place that I can work that helps our family, as small as it is, get by. So I have to work there. Otherwise, we'll be in debt again like we used to be.
What my
Okay, so it's just the two of you, you and your dad?
Yes.
I think most people
well, what about
would
that,
consider to be X-rated
sir?
porn.
She is saying that
found myself.
you have been using her money.
Right away.
And you're saying what? That you're entitled to do that?
He sticks his tongue in his cheek and
I bought her
starts
cars.
rocking
I've
back
taken
and
care of
forth.
her.
We have to
I
remember
loved her
this
when her
for
mother
later on in
left.
the
I've
show,
done so
so
much
that we know
for her,
how
and
far
then she
we
wants
can
to
push
turn
her.
around and do this to me.
Pretty valuable.
And then she brings her
Thank you.
boyfriend over, doesn't even tell me. She's moving in, this guy, Pierre, out of nowhere. He shows up. And I get uptight about it. And then they end up tearing up the apartment as they move out.
He got very angry at us. I figure I pay for it. I pay for the apartment, I pay for the food, I pay for everything. That basically makes me the sole breadwinner of this family.
And coming up.
So he comes to the strip club.
He then pays my friend, who's another stripper at the strip club, and gets 12 lap dances, orders 4 bottles of champagne, and I have a copy of the receipt from that night.
You're watching We the People with Gloria Allred. We're back with the case of Clarice Underwood, who is suing her father, Paul Underwood, for allegedly misappropriating her funds.
Now, what happened on the night in question?
Well,
The night where you say he went to the strip club? Is that what happened?
he was very angry at
Pierre.
At me and Pierre, and he felt betrayed and angry, and again, flew off the handle, just crazy. So we grabbed our stuff quickly. We were in a hurry. I had to get to my shift that night. I have a job. So I go to work, and so far the night's going good, and then Dad shows up, racking up a bill on expensive champagne. He shows up drunk to begin with. He then goes and gets.
So he comes to the strip club.
He then pays my friend, who's another stripper at the strip club, and gets 12 lap dances, orders 4 bottles of champagne, and I have a copy of the receipt from that night. $844 of the money I make every month. And he
This
just...
is the money that he was supposed to be investing.
Yes, but he was angry at me, so he was just very vindictive and
So he just went wild and just
Yeah.
came and
Basically.
enjoyed himself, basically.
Yeah.
Is that a receipt that you'd like the court to
Yes,
receive
it
into
is.
evidence? Are you aware of this bill, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And this is the bill that you ran up for 4 bottles of champagne at $100 each and 12 lap dances, $30 each, for a total of $844. That's the correct amount, isn't it, sir? All right, thank you. Now, Mr. Underwood, you can prove that it was your money because...
Well, it was a verbal contract when she said I could keep X amount %. So I don't have anything on paper that says this as much is mine, this is what I can spend. But we had a verbal agreement where, yeah, you get X amount.
And you said it's not on paper because you knew that I'd be asking you, where's the written agreement, right?
Possibly.
So you just decided, hey, you know what, before the judge asked me that, I want to just let her know there isn't one, but we do have an agreement.
Yeah, we did.
And it's oral,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right. Did you have such an agreement?
No, we did not. And also, he must have gone to the strip club on my days off the other times because I had thought that this was the only time he went.
All right, the court is ready to rule.
Judge Allred's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching We the People with Gloria Allred.
Given the fact that you had no such written agreement, given the fact that you have denied that there was such an agreement, I am going to find for the plaintiff that she is entitled to return of the money from the defendant. Your dad is going to have to pay you back that money, but I'm going to hope that you can have a better relationship with your dad in the future. Judgment for plaintiff.
All rise.
Judge Allred has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $844.
There are some boundaries you just don't cross, but I will try to work things out with my father, just like she said.
There's really nothing I can do about it now. I just have to swallow that pill.